everybody! It is Angry Eagle 246 Remastered. Now, you're probably wondering, Eagle, where have you been for the past 3 weeks or so? Or a month at least? Well, that's a very simple question. I actually had a error problem on my PlayStation on YouTube where for some reason I wasn't signed in. But now that it's back after like God knows how many weeks. But if you had not known, then I would have explained it on my Instagram, Angry Eagle 246 Remastered. So yeah, I figured we should start off with some War Thunder. I have been playing a little bit more War Thunder whilst you guys were, well, behind the scenes sort of thing. I bought myself a long-range bomber, the British Halifax B Mark III bomber. Fuck off phone. God damn it. My phone really... For goodness sakes. Whatever. Yeah, I've bought myself a Halifax bomber. I have also bought the British Firefly, which is not the best, I will not gonna lie. And I'm currently gonna research... Well, I've completed researching the Mosquito fighter, but unfortunately I don't have 129,000 lions. I've only got 96 lions, so I'm just under half. So at the moment I've just been playing as my standard Spitfire Mark 5B with the shark teeth and the eye. But yeah, I am really sorry if you had not been informed about it. Do so. Oh, there we go. Okay. Question is, what am I gonna get? Oh God. Tanzania. I don't think I've ever had a victory on Tanzania. Mainly the fact that there's not a lot of cover. Like, it's all sort of like flat grounds. So you can't really, maneuver yourself around the mountains and whatnot. Okay, yep, maximum on that. Okay, tracers and yeah, my simulator. Right, okay. Alright, we should be good. I have gotten better as well. Like, I'm not just now flying the standard little Spitfires, but saying that I'm flying the Spitfire now, but you know what I mean, like not a low ranked Spitfire. Still getting a load of well, I've met at least 3 people on this game, and they're quite chill. But they're all obviously from different places, like the US and all that bits and pieces. It's just, don't bother me. If I can, I'll try and play with them. If not, then they'll just play their own thing. Pretty much a high value target. The B-25, I believe, are I think they're mid-ranged with 2 engines, but the Halifax have got 4 engines, but they're also a little bit more heavier, so they'll take more time to turn. But when you also play the game, you'll also recognize the most common fighters, such as the Spitfires, the P-47s, the P-40s, the German BF-109 Measure Spits. They are damn well agile as well and very fast. The FW-190s. You'll just, when you play the game, when you play the game more often, you'll just immediately recognize what type of planes you have to try to avoid because of their agileness and speed. Some of the planes are like interceptors and such, torpedo bombers, frontier bombers, strike fighters. Like, the Spitfire I'm using is a fighter, but it's also quite a nice strike fighter as well. Oh, I'm going too fast. Oh shit, he might go behind me. Oh no, he's not, he's circling around. Normally I like to try and take the fighters out first. Oh shit, okay. But some fighters are like at a high altitude where the bombers would be, at an altitude of 3,000 meters in the air. But unless you've got those type of fighters who like to try and take out... Oh shit. Yeah, Fuck. There you go. As I said, the FW 109s, 190s. You like to have those like to just dive bomb you, and then before you know it, just like that, you've been shot down. But I'll show you what it means to be a bomber. Like sometimes you've got, if you ask if you need backup or just some cover, sometimes there will be a fighter who will at least give you a fire escort. But then that kind of only gets you so far, because you know a fighter can only do as much as it can. If it's a one-on-one, then yeah, he'll have a fighting chance. But if there's like 3 of them that are coming at me, he can only choose one of them. So you know, you're just gonna have to be prepared to, you know, just be shot down quite easily, or if you can at least hit your targets. But yeah, this shouldn't be too long, I hope. Okay, bombers. So yeah, certain bombers have got certain advantages. Frontline bombers are frontline bombers. They're light bombers. You get at best two bombs. Sometimes you can spawn at the airfield or what not, or just automatically spawn at the bomber's max altitude. For me, I like to kind of just go with the fighters, because then I like to try and see if I can just get at least a fighter escort or so. But if you just decide to go for auto bomber, you'll just spawn up at like the bomber's maximum top altitude, which went just best 3,500 meters. So if you're a fighter and if you need to try and get to a bomber, you're gonna have to do a lot of climbing. Okay. So I am going. Yeah, I see a few. Yeah, there's a few fighters. One there, one. Getting you. Oh yeah, here we go. It's game time. Yeah, he's coming straight at me. I can see him. Yeah, he's coming right at me. Get ready for an attack. Usually you want to attack your target when they're about 1k, so you know, don't waste your ammunition until you get to 1k. Damn it! He's hit my engine. Okay, engine number, don't know what number that is, but I'm deeply damaged and on fire, so I have to now lower my speed and return to the airfield, because if I don't, that will eventually take my wing out, and that has now popped my landing gear out. So now I'll be flying with only just one piece of landing gear, which is not nice particularly. Right, well, as I said, I have to head to the airfield. Not to mention, I am being, you know. Okay, but yeah, okay, fuel leak, oil leak, and engine number 3. So that's possibly the engine that is either damaged or severely shot out. And also my back left flap has been damaged, so I might have some trouble landing. But actually, in general, I'm gonna have some struggle, because one part of my landing gear got shot off, so I am gonna pretty much struggle on landing. And I think my tail gunner is dead. Yeah, my tail gunner's dead, so I don't have a tail gunner either. So I need to get back to the airfield. As soon as I get to my airfield, they'll pretty much they pretty much will have to take a risk if they want to try and shoot me down, because when you get to your own friendly airfield, you pretty much are untouchable. Okay, bloody hell, engine's overheating. I know I'm a little slow, but I mean, what the fuck can I do? I mean, I've got a shot out engine, and I need to get to the airfield, which is where this guy is, which is also another friendly bomber. In fact, how many of us have been shot down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've lost 6 fighters, and they've definitely lost Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they've lost an additional one more. We've also just lost another one. So in total, we're now at equal amount. So now we're left with 2 fighters and we're the only 3 bombers left. So at this point now, us bombers are now extremely vulnerable to any other fighters that are out there, such as that BF-109, which I have mentioned before. They are the German Messerschmitt fighters, and they are agile and fast, and they will shred me if I try it, if I can't hit them. But as you can see, my right wing is also damaged. Well, very, very badly damaged, but that kind of explains why one of my engines is deeply damaged. Hang on, can I, tool engine. I'm trying to disable one of my engines at least, so then I can, okay, there has been a slight, okay, oh, okay, there we go, right, I need to figure out which engine is what. I think it's engine number 2. Right, I think that was number 2. If not, I need to just kind of okay, well, engine, separate engine control. I think this is, okay, well, I don't know. I still need to kind of work out on... I know one of my engines is badly damaged, because obviously it appears with the red. I need to kind of work out what engine that is, because I want to try and shut that down. There we go, I was right, so it was engine number 2. So yeah, okay, so that's engine number 2. So which means the one on my left is engine number 1. So that means the one on... So that means the one on the far right, that has to be number 4. Or is it number 3? And then the one on the far left has got to be number 4. Okay, well, I'm learning something, because... Right, that's 2. One on the left has got to be number 1. But anyway, I've shut that engine off, so I'm now running on 3 engines. At this point, I think I might end up belly landing it, because I know for a fact that my engines could be damaged, but as long as I land on the airfield, it will just take me a while to repair. God, here we go. With these bombers, I think you have to be at a low speed of, I think it's either under 300 kilometers per hour, because then if it doesn't break off the landing gear. But when it's like when it's on fighters, you have to be at a low speed of 250. Okay. Right, well, engine number 4 is now badly damaged, but that's no surprise because obviously one part of my landing gear was busted. Let's turn off that engine. Oh well, no matter. won the badge medal anyway, despite I was 11th. Okay, so that was me coming back in War Thunder, flying a bomber run on 3 engines. But yeah, that's what you kind of get for that. But you also do get more points for shooting down planes if you were a fighter. But if you're a bomber, you kind of do get a lot of points if you bomb targets and such. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really do appreciate that you have waited that long and not given up on me due to my circumstances. But yeah, thank you very much. I guess I'll